is Shivan. I'm going to be Maddie's physical therapist today, and we will be doing the Astrand cycle test. This is a submaximal test done to obtain an estimate of her VO2 max. So as of now, Maddie's been warming up for 3 minutes at 25 watts, and she's been pedaling at about 50 RPMs or rates or revolutions per minute. And I'm going to ramp her up now to 100 watts. And Maddie, if you can just try and keep your RPMs at about 50, that would be great. Perfect. And prior to starting the Astrand test, we took Maddie's resting vitals. Her resting heart rate was 73, resting blood pressure was 108/74, and this indicates that she was safe to begin exercise. And her rate of perceived exertion, or RPE, was 6. And prior to the test, we also determined that Maddie is at a low risk stratification for cardiovascular disease. And we determined this particular workload because Maddie is a very active and fit and healthy individual. And with the seat of the height of the bike seat here, we determined this based on the height of her greater trochanter. So at about minute 2, I will take your vitals again. I'll take your heart rate, blood pressure, and again the RPE. So you're right at about 2 minutes actually, which is perfect. So I'll go ahead and take your blood pressure now. And you can rest your arm on my right shoulder here. Thank you. And I'll take your heart rate down too. Okay, great, thank you. So just documenting this here at 2 minutes, Maddie's heart rate is 90. And her blood pressure is 118/74. And Maddie, looking at this scale, how would you assess your rate of perceived exertion right now?
I'd say I'm about at a 9.
At a 9? Okay, great, thank you. Perfect, so next we will go on to minute 5, and we will take your blood pressure, heart rate, and RPE. Again, you're almost there. And then we'll, again at minute 6, just take your heart rate and your RPE again. And we want this measurement between minute 5 and 6 to be within 5 beats per minute of one another. And that would then show that you're within your submaximal range, and we can then calculate your VO2 max. Are you doing okay?
Doing well.
Doing well. Have you done this before?
Never done this before. So, very excited.
Never
see what the results say.
And again, we're just monitoring your vitals throughout this. I know it's a little bit uncomfortable, but we're monitoring your vitals to make sure that you're having a normal response to exercise.
I appreciate
that. Okay, you're actually about at minute 5 already.
Time's just flying by when you're
having fun. Time flies. Put your arm there again, thank you. Okay, I'll take your blood pressure now. Your heart rate now too. Thank you. And you're doing great, right at around 50.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay, great, thank you. So now at 5 minutes here, we have a heart rate of 128, and her blood pressure was 126/76. And again, with this RPE scale, how would you say you're feeling now?
So I'm creeping up to like a 12.
A 12? Okay, great. So we have less than another minute, and then we're almost done. Okay, one more time here, Maddie, thank you. Great. And then your heart rate really quickly. Okay, great. So your heart rate was what was most important there at minute 6. We had a heart rate of 131, and what would you say your RP is at?
I think probably just a 13.
At 13? Okay, great. So with those heart rates at minute 5, and then again at minute 6, they were within 5 beats of each other. And also with a heart rate of 131, you are well within your submaximal range, which was 115 to 163. That range was determined based on your maximum heart rate that we predicted based on, again, your age. So again, your submaximal range was 115 to 163, and your heart rate was 131 at minute 6, and again, you're within your range at minute 5, so we can begin your cool down.
Right on.
I'll put you back down to 25 watts, and we'll do this cool down for about 2 to 3 minutes before we move on to further cool down stretching. Do you have any questions?
No, thank
Okay,
you.
great, you did great.